Good morning and happy Friday, everybody. Just want to do a quick market update for you as we head into the weekend. Been kind of a crazy week in the market here, at least on our end. You might not have noticed it on your end yet, but some data came out on Tuesday that showed that the CPI numbers actually came in higher. That's the consumer price index. That shows that the consumer is actually purchasing more than what we anticipated. That had a negative impact on bonds and on rates, at least for Tuesday. It had immediate impact, and then on Wednesday and Thursday we saw that rebound coming up. So more than likely by the weekend we're going to see interest rates very similar to what we saw in the beginning of it, so it shouldn't really have any impact for you heading into the weekend and next week. Today, let's talk about buy downs. Specifically, let's talk about the 2-1 buy down, which is an awesome loan program that we have. What it does is it allows the borrower to have a 2% lower rate the first year of their mortgage, a 1% lower rate than base for the second year of the mortgage, and then every year after that, it goes back to the regular rate. Now, what the great thing about this is that if they need to refinance, they get reimbursed for whatever they didn't use of that interest rate, and this is how it's used. So the seller contributes money at closing, and that money is used to prepay the interest on that mortgage. So that's why we can have a reduced rate for that time period. And like I said, if the refinance happens in that time period, they get reimbursed for whatever wasn't used. Now, the important part is to know that the seller must be the one contributing to the money to this. The buyer can't do this on their own, and it's probably not beneficial for the buyer to do that anyways. So we need to make sure that we have seller concessions in order to do this. Also, something that's important to consider is it better to do a 2-1 buy down, or is it better to pay points? The buy down is a temporary reduction, but is much more effective than the points will be. But the points are going to be a permanent buy down. Also, the points are not going to be reimbursable. So if you pay for points up front and then you refinance, that's money that you lost. You don't get reimbursed for that. So each situation is going to be different, and it's important to talk through that with a client to find out which one is going to be best for them. So also of note too is we have a 1-year buy down and a 3-2-1 buy down. All are awesome and can get awesome rates for those clients. If you have someone that you think would be interested, or you just want a flyer that's me and you that explains that, let me know and I'll be happy to get that to you. Have an awesome week ahead.